I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So news just in, recent news. Julio Foolio killers, murderers have been caught, have been arrested, etc., etc. I got a video to get into, and we also gonna get into the article. So without any further ado, let's just get to it, man. Now we know the whole Julio murder, assassination, whatever you want to call it, different names being involved, right? ATK, Young and Ace and his crew, etc., etc. So many different stories, but you pretty much knew. You pretty much knew at a certain point in time these dudes was gonna get caught. You hear me? The way they did it was kind of sloppy, name dropping. Everybody knows something. You know what I'm saying? Could be some snitches involved, etc., etc. But you pretty much knew they were gonna get caught, dog. They did it in an open area, a tourist area, cameras all over the place, cameras everywhere. You hear me? So it was just a matter of time. And once again, rest in peace, Julio Foolio. Condolences to his family. You know, Julio Foolio was in the streets. Even if he wasn't in the streets, he portrayed himself to be in the streets. He talked about murders, bodies, killings, mocked the dead, and his ops did too. You know, rest in peace to everyone who has lost their lives in this whole situation. Both sides. You hear me? At the end of the day, it's stupid, petty, all that. You hear me? What are they really killing for? How long will they murder? How long will they kill generations, assassinate generations, destroy communities, dog? It's all part of the plan, part of the agenda, part of the program. But how long do you shift the program and change the program, dog? Change the narrative, huh? They clone Tyrone. They clone motherfucking Tyrone. Yeah. Heavy, dog. Let's get into this article real quick, man. I ain't gonna waste no time. We're just gonna get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get straight to it. Period, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna do the article first, break it down. Let's get it. It is what it is. Wicked, man. Wicked. You hear me? Wicked, very wicked. Rearrested in rapper Julio Foolio's murder. Killers allegedly tracked him across Tampa. Wow. Tracked him across Tampa after he shared his locations online during birthday celebrations. So this must have been a hit. And this was people who really wanted him. Probably was money on his head top. They wanted to see his head drop. You hear me? So here are the killers right here. Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, a female. How much did they get paid off? Who sent them? Sean Garthright. Who's gonna tell? Who's gonna tell? You hear me? Who's gonna tell? Out of these three, who will tell? Who will squeal? You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna say something, I guarantee it. Start facing them football numbers, etc., etc. Oh, they gonna let up. Who sent them? Who sent them though, right? Or was it them? They just plotted and planned it themselves, huh? Huh? Was these ops? Was these some of Young and Ace people here? Different ops, you know what I'm saying? Julio Foolio wasn't just beefing with Young and Ace, correct? Allegedly, here. So what went down? Law enforcement agents have announced the arrest of 3 people in connection with the rapper Julio Foolio. Man, on Monday, the Tampa Police Department held a press conference with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. They announced that their investigation identified 5 suspects who worked together to plan and execute the elaborate murder plot against Foolio. Man, so this was a plan. This was a plot, huh? We know now for a fact this was a plan. This was a plot. They planned the execution of Julio Foolio. Now you got to see who was involved for real, who was behind it for real. That a real story comes out, and you're going to see the charges come, and we can still be looking at a RICO depending on who's involved, homie. Okay. So far, Isaiah Chance, Alicia Andrews, and Sean Garthright are the 3 who have been arrested. The remaining 2 suspects, who police believe committed the shooting with Garthright, are still on the run. Them boys trying to get up out of there. You hear me? Are all being charged with murder and conspiracy to commit murder. Wow, they got it on camera. Police believe that Foolio shared his location on social media multiple times while he was in Tampa celebrating his birthday in June. The suspects allegedly trailed the "When I See You" rapper across each location. Man, they hawked him down. It's not shocking. We pretty much knew it, huh? They hawked him down. They wanted him. But you got to ask yourself why. You know he had ops. You know he disrespected his ops, but was this his ops or was this somebody else? Some people who just saw his low, got the low and wanted to let off on. Huh? Was these real enemies? They had to be something, had to be some beef there. They hawked him down, watched his location, followed his every move, then bang, Put him in his head top, hit his head drop, made his head drop. Those had to be something behind it, dog. Was this a hit? Was this a hit? When he ended his night in the early morning hours on June 22nd, the shooters have followed him to a Holiday Inn, Holiday Raggedy motherfucking Inn, where they staged across the street from the hotel. Ooh, them boys, we pretty much knew it, right? They set on him. They set on him, huh? Everybody know how it go down in the streets, homie. I knew they set on him. You knew the way it went down. They set on him, dog. They are then seen on surveillance camera walking to the parking lot area of the hotel where they ambushed a vehicle Foolio was riding in. 3 other people were injured, though Foolio was the only fatality. They wanted him, dog. They wanted him. But I'm gonna get to a different video in a minute that breaks it down. Authorities believe all 5 suspects traveled from Jacksonville. Wow, I told you they took that 3-hour trip. They took that 3-hour trip, dog. They wanted that man. They wanted that man. You hear me? Where Foolio had long running feuds with several groups. See, right there, it's several groups. It wasn't one group. It wasn't about one group, huh? They just said it right there. Foolio had many enemies. Foolio had many enemies, dog. So it could have been anybody. Now we know it's them, but who sent them? Were they beefing with him? Was it a paid hit? What's the real details? It's all gonna come to the light. Believe that. Believe that. It get wicked. You hear? It get real wicked. You hear? Their issues often spilled over online and in music. Reporters asked Jacksonville Police Sheriff T.K. Waters if Foolio's death might have been in retaliation to a rap feud with another rapper. Waters confirmed the rival rapper was not a suspect in the case. Oh man, so Ace the Youngin, he free, huh? He free, huh? Ace the Youngin, I guess his name cleared, huh? So that's why Youngin Ace. That's why Youngin Ace was doing all. That's why Youngin Ace was doing all that dropping them diss songs, huh? Because he pretty much knew his name was clear. Now, did he know something about it? Know who did it? Do he know the backdrop was really going on? He probably do. But did he send a hit? Probably not. Did he orchestrate it? Probably not. This probably was some total different beef with a brand new clip, dog. Huh? With a different group of human beings, different group of gangsters, whatever you want to call them, killers. You hear me? So obviously, allegedly, this had nothing to do with Youngin Ace and his clique, dog. So I'm sure that's why he dropped the diss songs like he did back to back. Didn't he just drop another diss song? I mean, can they touch him though? If he had nothing to do with it, they just cleared his name. Can they really touch him, homie? I don't think so. So that's what the diss songs were for. You know, he feels untouchable in this situation. And if he had nothing to do with it, it is what it is. But man, Julio had that many ops. He had that much trouble going on, and he dropping his location like it's nothing. Like niggas won't come see him in Tampa. Like they won't make them arrangements, homie. You heard what they said. They set him. Sound like a hit, a straight hit, or they want him up out of there. Whoever these dudes and females was, whoever these 5 niggas was, they wanted him gone, bro. Huh? They wanted him gone, dog. Period. Heavy. Wicked, man. You know, rest in peace, Foolio. Condolences to his family, dog. But that's part of the streets. That's how the streets play, dog. That's how the streets play, you hear me? It's what it is. Let's get into this video, man. Wicked, man. They clone Tyrone. Dog. Okay. A second, man. Boy. He went out bad, though. He went out bad. Let's get into it.
These individuals took extreme measures to try to cover their actions, but they were no match for our investigators.
I bet they wasn't. You got cameras all over. People gonna tell. Investigator doing their job, homie. And they did it in a tourist city. So people want these murders solved. Yeah, it was very sloppy. Very sloppy. Okay.
Isaiah Chance, Elisa Andrews, Sean Gaithright, Davion Murphy, and Rashard Murphy are all accused of playing a role in Jones's death and are all charged with 1 count of murder in the 1st degree, premeditated with the discharge of a firearm, and 1 count of conspiracy of murder in the 1st degree.
Like you said, this was a plot, a plan, an agenda, a hit, a plan that was carried out, dog. Carried out sloppily, but at the end of the day, they got the job done. But now you got to ask yourself, who will squill? Will she squill? Who will tell, dog? When they start throwing them numbers at them, it get different, it get tricky, huh? It get spooky, yeah.
Premeditated with the discharge of a firearm. Chance, Andrews, and Gaithright were arrested over the weekend in Jacksonville. Davion Murphy and Rashard Murphy are still fugitives of justice, and we are working closely.
So these two they searching for, these two still on the run, you hear me? They still on the run. They look like they may have been the ones who really plotted it and planned it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, they saying Young and Ace, rival rapper, had nothing to do with it. That's the only rival rapper that who really had beef with Foolio, as we know, right? But these two here, they on the run. So they look like they probably was the ones who orchestrated it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stereotype, but just from the looks of it, they seem like they may have orchestrated the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Or was say higher up who passed the hit down. But they wanted Foolio out of there. No matter the case, they wanted Foolio out of there. And these two on the run, the other one's a car.
With the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Marshals to apprehend them. On June 23rd, Tampa police officers responded to a shooting on McKinley Drive and located 4 victims. One person, later identified as Charles Jones, was pronounced deceased. Jones was in town celebrating his birthday and posted on his social media his locations several times throughout that night.
Dumb move, man. You got all them ops in the area, man. He think he in Tampa, he's safe. And them boys will come find you if they want you, you hear me?
Surveillance video was critical in this investigation, as suspects were seen on video following Jones from location to.
Oh yeah, they got them, bro. Cameras all over. They was spotted following him from location to location. Oh yeah, they got them easily, quickly and swiftly, homie. That's easy work. Got the license plate number, probably got, photo surveillance of them, body type, body frame. Then they following the man everywhere, every location. You got technology, you hear me, text messages, GPS. Oh, they good as done, homie. They good as done, dog.
To location. This shows the links that these individuals were willing to go through and achieve that this murder would occur.
They wanted him out of there. They wanted him gone, dog. No let up, no mistakes. Sound like a hit. Or people really wanted him out of there, dog. Period. Drove 3 hours, hawked him down, followed him, stalked him. Yeah, man, this was real hit.
At 4:15 in the morning, Jones began to head to a hotel on McKinley. One of the suspect vehicles is seen following the victim. However, instead of following them into a parking lot, they stage across the street. At 4:38, 3 shooters exit a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles.
They walked in. How do they know what time to walk over? Did they see him walking out? Did they see him and his people walking out? You know what I'm saying? Or somebody tip off like, hey, they walking out right now. This what time they coming out. This what time we coming out. You hear? Oh, there we go. We got the drop. Which one was it? Did they just observe him walking out? Then they just set up, waited till they got in the car, and then boom, what would they move? Or did somebody tip them off? Homie, like, hey, here they come. Get down on them. Yeah, let them have it, homie. Let them have it. Bang, get a pop. Get them out of there.
This barrage of gunfire also struck 3 additional victims who miraculously survived this incident. Let's look at this video. This is at the hotel.
The hotel with Foolio,
and you can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out murder.
They in there. It's like they're setting up. This is already set up so that they know where they would drive to, which direction the car was going. You know what I'm saying? Who's tipping them off, dog? You know what I'm saying? That's tripping. Real, bro. Like, how they know where to line up, where to set up, my dog? Man,
they are shooting at Charles now.
Got it right the cut right there.
Now, and you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee.
No, they blocked the wall.
And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
On him, bro. It was on him, dog. He just can't get up out of there in time. It was on him, man. Big guns shooting big shit. Where they get the guns from, homie? You hear me? Look at it one more time. And I ain't gonna play it too many times, though. No cap. But like they knew where exactly he was coming out. They was sitting on him, dog. They was sitting on him. You hear me? Different angles too.
And they are shooting at Charles now. And you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee.
Man, who that is? Out of here.
And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
That's where bulletproof cars come in, dog. Especially you a rapper, you got real beef. You got the money, maybe he didn't have the money for it. Bulletproof cars, homie. You know what I'm saying? Bulletproof every vehicle. You hear me? Got to, man. You know what I'm saying? You living that life, you in that street life, shit, man. Take them risks, dog. I'm telling you, bro. It was on him, though. Man, awesome, boy.
It's clear from that video what they were set out to do and what they had planned to do.
Yeah.
The investigation would later reveal that the three armed shooters were Sean Gaithright, Rashard Murphy, and Davion Murphy. Detectives used footage from the scene, license plate readers, and phone logs to identify
all that, like I just said, license plate readers, phone logs, all that, bro. They got everything on. They got everything on there, bro. Easy to solve, homie. License plate showing their license plate, text messages, confiscated phones. You niggas really dumb, man. They just out there shooting, not knowing, just shooting, committing a murder, but not skilled, you know, not elite. You hear me? Not professional. Just shooting shit up. They got the job done.
two vehicles and link them back to the suspects. Furthermore, it was found that the shooters are members of or affiliated with rival gangs of Jones that go by ATK and 1200.
Oh man, hold up. So damn. So ATK, are they involved? Is Ace the Young and free, or you know, does he just know about it? He said ATK and 1200. I'm not sure about what 1200 is, but ATK, that's Young and Ace, right? That's him and his crew. Man. So could his crew just went with they move, or was he behind it? Did he give the okay here? But in the article it said it wasn't a beef. It had nothing to do with a rival rapper. But which rival rapper? You hear?
Jones was part of the 6 Block gang.
6 Block gang.
Detective
6 Block motherfucking gang. 6 Block from 1200 Block. Once again, blocks they don't own, blocks that don't care about them, blocks made by rich white men or men in elite positions, blocks that were there, you know what I'm saying, to make them beef and kill over blocks. You hear me? Think about how that sound. Niggas dying over blocks, banging blocks, dog. Blocks they don't motherfucking own, homie. You hear?
detectives believe that the ATK
Clone Tyrone, they clone Tyrone, dog.
and the 1200 worked together to target Jones as part of an ongoing.
But it's a RICO. This could be definite RICO. Here, we talking about a potential definite RICO. They said they worked together, plotted together, orchestrated this whole hit, whatever you want to call it. So we could be looking at a RICO, dog, from 1200 Block gang and ATK gang, dog. Young and Ace better tread carefully, dog. You better hope he clear. Here.
Feud in Jacksonville. I want to send a clear message to anyone that the city of Tampa is not where you want to come to settle a dispute. You will be charged, you will be arrested, and you will be prosecuted to the fullest extent possible. Furthermore, if you're a gang member, there's no alleged immunity through a cone of silence, as our detectives will find evidence needed to make an arrest and hold everyone accountable.
Say Tampa doing their job. So Tampa ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? They say you ain't bring that to our city. I mean, shit, you gotta respect it. You gotta respect good cops doing their job, protect and serve. You know what I'm saying? So he basically saying you do a crime, kill somebody like that, open. All right, we got something for you. We're gonna get you every time. We're gonna get you every time. Yeah.
Just as we did in this case. Then you will be prosecuted by our tenacious state attorney, Susie Lopez. Today would not be possible without the assistance of our law enforcement partners in Jacksonville, who collaborated with us and shared intelligence that helped us in this case. Their agency also assisted with many search warrants, locating and arresting these dangerous individuals.
If you're a man who makes at least 150 grand a year and you're still embarrassed to take your shirt off at the pool, I will get you.
Well, that's what it is, man. That's crazy, man. They got him though. You know it was a matter of time. I'm not shocked at this. It basically was asking to get caught, homie. What it is. It was asking to get caught, man. But that's how it went down. So Julio Foolio, man. Suspects caught. It's just the beginning. Who else will be charged? Will a RICO be coming? He said 2 games. ATK 1200. We know ATK Young and Ace is really going down. Guess you just gotta stay tuned, man. That's my thoughts, my opinion on it, man. You know, once again, rest in peace, Foolio. May his soul find peace. Condolences to his family. Rest in peace, other ones who have lost their lives in this battle, in this war, dog. This cycle continues. Cycle continues. You hear me? They clone Tyrone. They clone Tyrone. Babylon, stay aware, man. Make sure you fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. It is what it is, dog. Another one, homie. Man, bodies dropping. Shh, Babylon, stay aware, man. You ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it. Bang. Big boy. Yeah.